Hello. Well, I don't know what to say, but I will say that I am probably the president's #1 fan. And that's not going to change. And the hate or what people have to say, it does not affect me at all. It actually motivates me to support him more. And it's going to motivate all of us to support him more. We're not going to let them get away with bullying him and, the smear campaigns. It's not going to work, okay? He has a lot of force behind him, and God is protecting him. Amen.
Nicki Minaj got a gold card. Is that a citizenship card that she got? Did you guys see that? Is this the gold membership card, the gold citizenship card? Does that mean she's a citizen? United States of America, isn't it the whole thing that you can pay to get entry into the US and you get a gold card and then you become a citizen, right? Nicki Minaj has received Donald Trump's gold card, which grants her US residency. There you go. Told you. I told you. She got a gold card, a citizenship card. She has received the gold card, which grants her U.S. residency.
Well, I don't know what to say, but I will say that I am probably the president's #1 fan. And that's not going to change. And the hate or what people have to say, it does not affect me at all. It actually motivates me to support him more. And it's going to motivate all of us to support him more. We're not going to let them get away with bullying him and, the smear campaigns. It's not going to work, okay? He has a lot of force behind him, and God is protecting him. Amen.
I mean, Nicki Minaj, I don't think that's a good role model for 18-year-old black girls. I don't.
Several months later.
Nicki Minaj seems to have found a home with the Republican Party, but the only problem is they really do not like her. Everyone knows Charlie Kirk called the female rapper a bad influence, but what other members of the party have said about her and her family is even nastier, and now past tweets are resurfacing online to remind her. Former Lehigh County Commissioner Dean Browning, who previously ran for a state Senate seat in Pennsylvania, went online and dragged Nicki Minaj and her husband after discovering they created a baby together. The former commissioner tweeted, "Nicki Minaj has given birth to a child today. If it is a girl, I pray it does not turn out like her mother. If it is a boy, I pray it does not turn out like his father. Bless that child. They will need a lot of moral guidance." Of course, Nicki Minaj fans dragged him online, but he wasn't the only Republican to mock Nicki Minaj and her son. A former House Representative candidate named Deanna Loriane said she actually felt sorry for Nicki Minaj's son because he has the rapper as a mother. After the former candidate learned Nicki had a son, she went online and tweeted, "Nicki Minaj just had a child? Poor kid."
Hey, it's another day. Van Silk, common sense. Walking out here in Florida, it's a little chilly. Got my chemotherapy bag. Chemo list. Here we go again. Check this out. Nicki Minaj. I'm not gonna sit up here and I ain't gonna say nothing to defame this woman's character. She's her own human being. It's you fans that just don't get it. Y'all don't pay attention. This is how the game go. A lot of y'all don't pay attention to politics because y'all so distracted with TikTok challenges and all the dumb stuff that they could put up there to keep y'all distracted. Meanwhile, this administration is throwing 50 things against the wall every day to keep the news cycle and the news organization just combated. Nicki Minaj said back in 2018-19, she was with Mitt Romney. Y'all did. Y'all let that just go by? Y'all didn't pay attention? Just because her skin color might be the same as ours don't mean that she's a Democrat or this or that. Y'all are her biggest sponsors. Y'all are all these artists' biggest sponsors. From Beyonce to Taylor Swift to anybody that go on tour and y'all spend all this money. Y'all the sponsors. Meanwhile, you broke, and then, oh, well, she's a billionaire, and she's this and this that. Y'all are the sponsors. And until y'all stop sponsoring, the game changed. The evaluation changed. The money game changed. Let's go back. Just because Trump pardoned Lil Wayne, cool. Let's go back to Kanye West. All up in the White House, all up there, what he gonna do. Where he at now? Trump ain't paying him no attention. You had Amber Rose at the Republican convention. Where's she at now? Does she got a TV show or a talk show? Did they support her with anything on a national scale? But they'll take Kelly McEnany and all these little white blondes and get them everything, and get them all the high positions. Charlie Kirk talked bad and reckless about Nicki Minaj. 7 months, 8 months later, she's sitting on stage with Erica Kirk, who was part of Donald Trump, Miss America, back in the day. Donald Trump, as a businessman or whatever you want to call him before he got in office, he dealt business with a lot of Republicans. Remember, he was a Democrat. Gave to both sides of the campaign. Got his name on buildings and deals and bad deals. Just anything to sell the Trump name. Now he's the one with the checkbook. Now, remember, Marco Rubio and Ted Cruz, they all, even J.D. Vance was all talking bad about Donald Trump when he was running for president. And he talked bad about them, called their wives out and all this shit here. But look at them, they all are underneath his cabinet working, getting that check. That's what it's about. It's no different than if I were to get a job tomorrow at Warner Brothers Records, president of Warner Brothers Records, it'd be every mug in this business trying to reach out to me that I wouldn't even know. Matter of fact, I'll give you a better example. Early 2000s, a friend of mine was working at a record label in California. Had some nice artists on there, big name artists. But he eventually moved over to a bigger label, distributed by BMG, my man K.E., I'm not gonna call him out. All I can say is every major A-list artist, producer, we all up in the office till 10, 11 o'clock at night. Oh, I got a meeting with this one, I got a meeting with that one. And they all, because he had a checkbook. He had a checkbook. But I told him, the day that you are no longer here, they will not be calling you. And that's exactly what happened. Because he don't have a checkbook no more. It's all about who got the checkbook. Now, what you do with that checkbook is one thing. If you don't look at all these super PACs that the Republican got and all these white young Republicans that are raising money and everything that's going on, while you're busy making TikTok videos, while you're busy doing TikTok challenges, and everybody now trying to make a jingle, but ain't none of y'all paying attention about getting out there to register to vote. Midterm elections is very important. And that's what they gonna use Nicki Minaj from. I bet you when Nicki Minaj Instagram go back up, it's gonna be scrubbed of everything. And they gonna have her. Cause they know, I was looking this morning, ain't no Republican out here posting Nicki Minaj. I'm talking about Republicans. But they already know it's a game. We use her, whatever situation she got going on, it's a pump and dump. That's all it is. Kasanai is gone. He scrubbed his whole Instagram. All that streaming stuff is hidden. The big people with the money gave him a clothing line, and he's gonna be doing what they tell him to do. Watch. It's already there. But y'all gonna get up here All you Bobs and Nicki Minaj, it's gonna be Nicki Minaj. That gold card or whatever Trump gave her, that shit is not gonna be. That shit's gonna be worthless when the next administration come in, because you just can't go up here, whether you paid $1 million or not. It don't mean that is not legal through Congress. Y'all just let this man do whatever he want. It's time for y'all to step up. Cause when that midterm come, and now he gonna try and cause more chaotic stuff, watch. Nicki Minaj is who she is. Why are y'all surprised? But one thing I could tell you, all of y'all, that the real super big name artists that this industry got their money behind, they're not allowed to talk about politics. Because most of them are Republicans. Don't get mad at TikTok because Larry Ellison owns TikTok and in Israel. Well, just go remember, Elon Musk is South African. That's straight up Twitter. Mark Zuckerberg got Facebook and Instagram. Jeff Bezos got Amazon. They all was standing there with Trump on the line, letting you know, this is how we rolling. But y'all don't look at that. Because a lot of y'all not even educated about who do what. Nicki Minaj is mad at Rock Nation because they didn't want to put her on tour. Hey, listen, y'all got to understand one thing. Rock Nation is funded by Live Nation. Okay? They're a subsidiary. Live Nation is on the stock market. Rock Nation is not. They give them operating money to do what they want. Okay? They own the venues. So you can't go out and do your own tour because what venue you going to get? What sponsor you going to get? Ain't a black person in this business run shit. You run shit to the black people. When it comes to the table with all the big CEOs or some of you ain't never heard of, they live in certain places and zip codes that you couldn't even go visit out on the West Coast. It's called NNA. Niggas not allowed. Stephon Curry live in that zip code. They don't even got stores or no commercial place in that community. You have to go out. Y'all think y'all living big and you over here counting money on Facebook and Instagram and doing all. They're looking at you like, look at these dumb motherfuckers. That's what you are. If you are mad because what Nicki Minaj is doing, she's been doing this for a minute. Just like they got the Kid Rock Festival and Ludacris dropped out, more artists dropped out because it's MAGA supported. Artists ain't trying to lose their career behind that. Certain artists can get away with shit. But for y'all to be, oh, Nicki Minaj did this, and Nicki Minaj is dead, and she's so... Yo, listen, you sold out because you invested your money and your time into her career and lifestyle. Every time you buy a ticket, every time you buy merchandise, not only with her, but all these fabricated celebrities, merchandise and merch, the record labels and whoever's behind it, they're getting the money. It's your money. You funded this. They did. You take the record. Man, if you ain't learned now, you ain't never gonna learn. They trying to distract you from a lot of things. And number one, make sure you get yourself registered to vote for the midterm elections. Find out when the midterm elections are gonna be held in your state so you won't be tricked. Because the midterm election is Tuesday, November 3rd. It might seem a long way off, but I'll tell you what. It ain't that far off, especially if you ain't registered to vote. Why should I vote? What if not? Then we're gonna have the same predicament that we're dealing with right now. You don't understand? You're uneducated? So be it. They got hundreds of bot pages on Facebook, Twitter, posting fake information. Some of y'all don't even know how to Google fact check to see what's right and what's wrong. Because your mind is in a terrible place. Now, I'm an American. I like Alga. Alga loves great Americans. This country is not in the turmoil because it's the name of America. It's the people running it. The killing citizens. We all looked at that video, and then you had those, well, he shouldn't have been out there. Or he shouldn't have did this. But when that boy Cal, during the George Floyd protest, walked out there with that AR-16, came from one state to another and killed 2 people, he was a hero. But we didn't get to see the actual shooting because they did the narrative. But we seen this man protecting a woman, which y'all should have been like, why did they even push this woman? She was harmless. This man, as they was getting ready to murder him, he still had his arm holding on to the lady, and another agent came and broke his arm apart, and they jumped on him like a bunch of hyenas. And what happened? They shot him more than one time. They're gonna try to blame him. He had a gun. Who bring a gun to a protest? Well, if some of y'all numbnuts go back and look at what happened January 6th, what was that, a party? Y'all can't have it both ways. But if you don't understand, Nicki Minaj, that's her decision. That's all I'm trying to say. Take it or leave it. Why are you surprised? Let her do her life. Your job is either you support her or don't support her. I'll tell you one thing, you need to start worrying about yourself. What about what you're doing for yourself and your family? Are we good? Am I representing to make sure in my district or country, county or state where I live, that we put in people that's going to bring organization back to a country of realizations and respect and not racism, picking on the brown colored people to get deported that's not even criminals. Fact check information when you see it. Stop jumping in and then research. Stop trying to be the first one. Oh, I seen it and I posted it first. Man, get the fuck out of here with that dumb shit. Okay? This your brother Van Silk. Common Sense of Van Silk. I am on rumble.com. You also can get me on YouTube, which they're not giving me no love. They blocking a lot of my content. Trying to come up with guidelines. But all these videos are already on YouTube. I take a lot of videos and I clip them together from opinion-based people. Everybody's entitled to an opinion. Because we all know, like, opinions are like assholes. I'm out.
So you paid $1 million to not get deported. But you couldn't pay $500,000 to not get evicted. Okay, hey, all right.
I'm a Republican voting for Mitt Romney. You lazy bitches is fucking up the economy.
Barbs, I think it's time to have the tough conversation. Nicki Minaj's career is officially over.
I am probably the president's #1 fan. And that's not going to change. And the hate or what people have to say, it does not affect me at all. It actually motivates me to support him more.
They gotta have something on Shorty because this is what you call cooning and booning. She's going all out to not get deported. It's so obvious. God, it's so obvious. It's just pathetic to see. Lil' Kim would never. Missy Elliott would never. Foxy Brown would never.
So y'all don't think Trump was like, Nicki, I know you're illegal and your American husband has charges against him that could get you deported with your American child still? So you should just go up there with Erica and say I'm a dashing, handsome man and I'll give you a gold card so you and your kid will be safe in America forever? Or is that just me?
Hello guys, I'm with my favorite president, the best president of all time.
And I'm with the queen of rap.
I am probably the president's #1 fan, and that's not going to change. And the hate or what people have to say, it does not affect me at all. It actually motivates me to support him more. And it's going to motivate all of us to support him more. We're not going to let them get away with bullying him and, the smear campaigns. It's not going to work, okay? He has a lot of force behind him, and God is protecting him.
There's a certain person that's here who's the greatest and most successful female rapper in history, Nicki Minaj. Come on. And, come on. And, and Nicki makes a lot of cash. Not as much as Michael Dell, not quite. But Nicki makes a lot of money, and she's generously stepping up. She's investing hundreds of thousands of dollars in Trump accounts to support the children and really the children of her incredible fans. That's great. Focus on that. Why should you give to somebody else's fans? Give to your fans. I like that. She's been such a great supporter, and a great supporter of Trump accounts. And I said, I am going to let my nails grow because I love those nails. I'm going to let those nails grow.
Good to see you. Great, great.
See, they forgot I was here now. They came in for
We
Trump.
still love you, Mr. President.
Nicki Minaj got a gold card. Is that a citizenship card that she got? Did you guys see that? Is this the gold membership card, the gold citizenship card? Does that mean she's a citizen? United States of America, isn't it the whole thing that you can pay to get entry into the US and you get a gold card and then you become a citizen, right? Nicki Minaj has received Donald Trump's gold card, which grants her US residency. There you go. Told ya. I told you. I told you. She got a gold card, a citizenship card. She has received the gold card, which grants her U.S. residency.